Hey everyone, it's Jim. I'm a realtor in Boise, Idaho, and today I want to talk about why I moved to Boise. The first reason is weather. I moved up here from Austin, Texas, and I was really getting sick of the hot, humid summers where I was running the air conditioning for about 5 months straight from June through October or whatever it was. For me, I like it here where it's a still gets a little bit hot in the summer. There are days when it gets up to 100, but it's a shorter summer. It's drier here, so it doesn't feel as bad, and it cools down overnight, which I think is lovely. And then in the winter, yes, it's a little bit colder, but for me, I just don't mind having days that are 15 or 20 degrees. I actually enjoy it. And it's here in Boise. It's not snowy enough where everything shuts down. It snows a little bit. Most of that melts off, at least on the roads immediately. And I still have access to the hiking trails right now, so I can go out there and enjoy myself. I went yesterday and I'm about to go again today. So I think even when it's cool here in the winter, it's really wonderful, and for me, it's worth the trade off to have cool winters, but to also have a more tolerable summertime. The next reason I love it here is the wonderful people. I think there's a term called Boise kind or Boise nice. People will say hi to you. It's a laid back Mountain West vibe that I just really love. I think it's wonderful, and that goes hand in hand with this being a kind of smallish city that's a great size, where it's big enough that it has stuff going on. It has Costco and all your typical chain restaurants, car dealerships and stuff like that. But it's also small enough. It's easy to get around, super easy to get to the airport, and it's a really nice community here. The next reason is all of the outdoor recreation here in Idaho. So most people, when they think of Idaho, initially they confuse it with Iowa, this is not Iowa, but they also tend to think of Idaho as simply something to do with potatoes. But the reality is that Idaho has a tremendous amount of mountains. Idaho is 62% federal land, most of that being national forest. And so if you just look up the Sawtooth Mountains, is a good example. You'll see what I'm talking about. There are a lot of great mountains here. And so with that comes all sorts of recreation opportunities: hiking, biking, fishing, ski. They have ski areas here, like Sun Valley, like just north of here, just north of Boise, you have Brundage Mountain and you have Tamarack. So there's a lot of great outdoor opportunity here. And then the other reason that I moved to Boise was partly because there's a lot of opportunity here. There's a lot of growth. There's a lot of new home construction. There's companies looking at moving here. Micron is a big company that it does semiconductor design and manufacturing that's going through a massive expansion, and they're actually building a huge facility on the east side of town. So I just think it's a really vibrant place with a lot of growth and a lot of this feeling of kind of boom town opportunity with it. And it's big enough where there are jobs that are available. It's not quite as thriving economically as I would say as someplace like Austin, where I moved from. But if you are able to find a job here, I think it's a wonderful place to be and to recreate and to make friends and enjoy life. And it's a simpler, kind of more laid back vibe. And so with that, I want to thank you for watching. That's why I chose to move to Boise. People ask all the time, so I thought it'd be fun to share why for me it was the right move. But I hope you enjoyed that, and I'll see you on the next video. Thanks.